The Navigator Pro is the most capable and versatile valve controller on the market today, with tons of easy-to-configure features and a full-color LCD screen. The Navigator Pro is the future of valve control. During this educational video, we will review the different styles of Navigator Pro systems, and then take a closer look at the system structure, as well as the details of the display and the motor driver. In addition, we will review the features and benefits this system has to offer. Finally, we will take a look at where to find additional literature and documentation available for this product. The Navigator Pro is available in two different styles. The first is style 9323, and it is a valve controller only. The second is style 9325. It has been designed to control the valve, read pressure and flow, and interface with the CAF system. The new Navigator Pro system is structured a bit differently than previous systems. It contains two pieces. The first piece is the display, and the second piece is the motor driver. The display functions as a user interface only. It displays information about the valve position and sends signals to the motor driver that tell it to open or close the valve. The motor driver is mounted on the valve actuator. It's the brains of the system and has many important functions. The circuitry inside the motor driver is responsible for driving the motor open and closed, as well as reading pressure and flow. The two pieces are connected via a J1939 CAN connection and communicate over that connection. Let's take a closer look at the valve actuator used with the Navigator Pro system. There are a couple key enhancements to the actuator. First, a magnet has been added to the trunnion. As the ball rotates, so does the trunnion and magnet. The magnet and sector gear were both modified to accommodate the magnet. As the ball rotates, the sensor in the motor driver electronics senses the magnet position and knows where the ball is located at all times, providing true position feedback. This type of magnetic sensor provides easy calibration and zero maintenance, since it is non-contact and has no moving parts. Now, let's take a look at the design of the display. It has a smaller footprint than current controllers in the industry, and comes with a full-color LCD screen. The LCD has brilliant visibility in sunlight, and can be easily seen from all angles. The back of the display contains an integral 8-pin Deutsch connector for easy watertight wiring. It's fully sealed, and has a Gore vent patch on the back to prevent any moisture or condensation buildup inside. It also contains a USB port that can be used to easily update the software as new options are added. The motor driver is fully potted, making it impervious to shock, vibration, and moisture, and it is identical for both the 9323 and the 9325 Navigator Pro displays. The motor driver also has integrated Deutsch connectors. All of the system devices are connected directly to the motor driver. It is no longer necessary to run the pressure, flow, motor, or CAFS wires back to the pump panel. And to make sure the pressure and flow sensors are connected properly, the Deutsch connectors are keyed, so they only accept the proper mating connector. To make installation and service as easy as possible, the connector labels have been molded into the top of the motor driver. The Style 9323 valve controller allows the user to open and close the valve while monitoring the valve position on the screen. It also has preset functionality built in. Preset valve positions can be saved, and then the valve can be sent back to a preset position at any time using the preset button. Another new feature available is the option to display the name of the valve on the top of the screen. Pre-programmed names can be chosen and displayed in this bar. The valve color can also be selected, and the top of the screen will display the color of the line. There is also an ambient light sensor included as part of the basic package. The brightness of the screen can be set to a constant brightness, or it can be set to automatically adjust when the ambient light changes. Like previous valve controllers, the Navigator Pro can also be configured to auto-open all the way with one touch of the Open button. The Style 9325 valve controller contains all of the basic features available on the 9323, plus many others. It has the ability to read and display the pressure in the line. The user can choose the desired display units, and these options are easily configured during the system setup. This controller can also read and display the flow. The user can choose from GPM or LPM for the on-screen flow display. With the introduction of the Navigator Pro, it is now possible to directly control a CAF system from the same display as the valve. The CAFs can be turned on and off using the blue button on the display. When CAFs is enabled, the presets display as D, M, and W, and can be set to correlate to the desired dry, medium, and wet foam. In addition, when used with the flow sensor, the Navigator Pro keeps track of the total water that has flowed through the valve since last power-up. The total water can be shown by holding both the red and green buttons at the same time. Finally, the 9325 has the same custom calibration, zero cutoff, and factory default options as previous controller versions. It is common to label each valve controller with a color that correlates to the discharge valve it is controlling. To provide an easy, convenient, and consistent way to do this, color indicators are available in 12 different colors. They are an option and are purchased separately from the controller. The next time you need to specify an electric valve controller, remember all of the innovative features packed into the Navigator Pro. Features like true position feedback, USB software updates, VMUX integration, ambient light sensing, and optional color indicators make the Navigator Pro the logical choice. To find additional information, including product flyers, CAD files, specs, and more on the Navigator Pro, visit our website at akronbrass.com.